From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics.
Welcome into BBN Tonight. I'm Keith Farmer.
And I'm Josh Berrian. Tonight, National Signing Day turns up a couple of big additions for UK football.
We'll break that down and hear from an extended interview with former Cat Mike Edwards, who's getting ready for his appearance in the Super Bowl this weekend. Now, Kentucky football has gotten a couple of more Yahtzees for 2021.
Oh, no.
That's tonight's Big Blue Story presented by Baptist Health. First up, the Cats landed one of America's top recruits on National Signing Day when four-star linebacker Trevin Wallace chose the Cats over Georgia, Ole Miss, Auburn, and Florida State. Only two other players ranked higher than the South Georgia product. Wallace, who comes in at 6'2", 220, is the number 35 overall player in the 2021 recruiting class. Here's what Wallace told Rivals following today's announcement.
I committed to Kentucky. And the three reasons, the reasons I want to go to Kentucky is because I have a good connection with John Summerall. The connection is real, and it's good with my parents. And plus the opportunity there, it's great. It's a great opportunity there. And then third of all, it's Nike my favorite brand, so I couldn't go nowhere with that. BBN, Big Blue Nations, go Wildcats.
Josh, this is a big get for the Cats. I mean, this is one that somehow Georgia lets him out of the state, and he comes to the Wildcats. Four-star linebacker.
I don't like you very much right now, Keith.
Sorry.
You just had to throw that Florida State jab in there, but it's all good because this Seminole gets to cover this new Wildcat.
Yeah.
So again, a great addition for Kentucky. I can't wait to cover him when he gets up here. Seems like he's going to be a really great player for the defense, and like I said, I just can't wait to cover him.
And he's not the only linebacker.
No, he's
that
not.
They get.
Kentucky's linebacking corps got another boost on National Signing Day as former Michigan State defender Luke Fulton announced his plans to transfer to Lexington. Fulton went to the same Ohio high school attended by UK coaches Mark Stoops, Vince Morrow, and Courtney Love. Fulton was a top 20 inside linebacker in the 2019 recruiting class.
All right, staying with football, it's been an incredible NFL rookie season for Mike Edwards.
The former Kentucky safety made plenty of big plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in helping them return to the Super Bowl. Eli Gehn caught up with Edwards ahead of Sunday's big game.
Well, I am joined by a very special guest now, former Wildcat defensive back and now NFC champion, Mike Edwards. Mike, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the NFC championship last week. Let's talk about how this previous week has been for you and the excitement that you have for that.
Yeah, coming off a big win, beating the Packers. It's a great win for us, like you said, NFC champions. So being able to beat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, great team, feels great.
And beating two Hall of Fame quarterbacks in back-to-back weeks as well. You go back 2 weeks where you guys beat Drew Brees, and I'm not sure if you've been reminded of this at all, but you are most likely the last person to catch a pass from Drew Brees in an NFL game. Have you thought about that? And if so, how cool was that moment for you?
Yeah, it was cool. A lot of people telling me after the game, it's probably his last pass that he ever throw in his career. He might retire or whatever, but it's big. And being able to get an interception off him is great. Like you said, it's a Hall of Fame quarterback. So definitely big, and definitely happy for that moment that I had. And definitely kept the ball downstairs. So definitely cherish that moment.
And of course, now this season's been very special for you guys. Of course, the GOAT, Tom Brady, comes in and really just puts this team at that next level. Mike, can you take me back to the first time you met Tom Brady, what that interaction was like, and what it's just been like having him in your guys' building day by day?
I mean, when I first heard him, he was coming, it was a big shock, but I was definitely excited. And I first met him, he was a real humble guy. He's a great guy, he's a great player, but I feel like he's a better person. And I met him, and he knew who I was, and he was saying, "What's up, Mike?" and stuff like that. So he's a great person, and we're looking forward to grow with him, for the Super Bowl and for the next year we come back. So we got a great quarterback of all time on our team, so we got that. It's hard to beat us.
And now, Mike, in terms of you, this is your second year in the league. What's it been like from your last time here in Lexington as a Kentucky Wildcat, leaving the Citrus Bowl as a champion, and making that transition into the NFL to where you are right now, getting ready to play in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I felt like we closed out my senior year with a good win against Penn State in Citrus Bowl, so that was good. Coming off a 10-3 record, one of the best years we had in Kentucky, so that was good. And try to carry over to the NFL. I feel like I tried to, make some plays throughout my career. I felt like my first 2 years did pretty good, decent job. Definitely trying to play, trying to get better in my craft and things like that. So, coming from Kentucky, I feel like I got to improve myself a little bit and trying to get better each and every week.
And what now is the feeling that you're kind of going through? There's only so many players who get to play in the Super Bowl, and you, Mike, are now one of them. Has that hit you at all of how special and real this moment is before you take that field in Tampa?
Yeah, people been telling me a lot, about how really hard it is to make the Super Bowl and how hard it is to get to this point. I got a lot of teammates, in their 10th year or whatever. It's still first time makes the Super Bowl. So definitely got to, harp on this moment, cherish this moment that I'm going to Super Bowl, especially my second year. So it's a big time feeling, and I'm ready for it. And
now, defensively as a unit, you guys have been very good once this postseason has started. We mentioned the two quarterbacks that you've taken out in Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers. What has just been the key for your guys' success to get you to where you are right now to play in the final game of the season?
Playing our brand of football, we just take one week at a time and try to harp on our opponent. And we had a lot of tough opponents. Like you said, some Hall of Fame quarterbacks we had to play against. But our defense is playing lights out. We got playmakers all over the field, taking the ball away a lot, especially in the playoffs. So when you win the turnover battle, it's hard to beat us. So definitely just trying to harp on the turnover and taking away explosive plays and be good for this week coming up.
Great stuff and more to come. We've got part 2 of our conversation with Mike Edwards coming up next on BBN Tonight.
And he'll talk more about the Super Bowl and weigh in on the hopes for Kentucky football next season when we return.